Whagwan Jeffries! We're back again. We've got another game coming up. I do apologise for missing the last match where we absolutely kicked Bournemouth everywhere. I mean, the only time United don't depress you, and I missed the match, didn't I? But yeah, there was a little bit of a personal thing that happened in my life. My daughter was attacked, which put her in hospital. I did put a post up just saying, I'm not doing the match tonight. You can understand why. And that was why. So yeah, thank you to those who sent their nice messages. She's recovering at the minute. We're keeping an eye on her. But yeah, let's hopefully the police do their job and catch the little bastards. I've been given the go-ahead from her that I can continue making videos now. So here we go with the look ahead for United versus Everton tomorrow at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, you look at it looks like a fucking Cybertruck, doesn't it? But yeah, United have done quite well in this Premier League Summer Series. I mean, the West Ham match was a bit crap, but seeing the highlights of the Bournemouth one, we looked okay. Højlund actually scored.
What?
I was like, are you sure about this? No, it's not April Fool's. Cunha weren't playing, which was a bit strange. It came out from Amram, didn't it? He's a bit fatigued. I mean, the guy literally played every game for Wolves last season, but he's a bit fatigued when he comes United. And the bit that pissed me off, took 9 months to sign him Mbeumo, hasn't played a fucking game since. And Amram used the same word, fatigue. How can he be fatigued? Now that should be the biggest message to Twatcliffe and his band of merry men. If you don't get signings in, you know, at the start, then this is what happens. They're not fit enough to start pre-season, let alone the season.
It's a disgrace.
I seen this stat after the West Ham game, and I did post it on my socials, but I thought, because I've not done a video since, I thought to mention it, you know, because we are a fucking massive club, you do know that. The United match against West Ham, drawn in 82,500 fans, right? And don't give me shit, they were there to see West Ham. There was about 3, right? And they came from England.
You've got no French!
We brought in a bigger audience than the fucking Mickey Mouse Club World Cup final between Chelsea and PSG. Now, if that doesn't tell you who the biggest club in the world is, I don't know, do I? I mean, the crowds were a bit shit for the Bournemouth match because how the Americans did it, because I was going to buy the tickets, but, you know, every other channel's gone out there. Apart from me!
I don't give a fuck what you are doing in your life.
How the tickets worked, right? You bought a ticket, but it'd be for 2 games. So West Ham versus Everton was before United versus Bournemouth. So you had a shite load of Everton and West Ham fans in. Then they disappeared. That's why the stadium was half full. Fucking stupid. How the Americans do it is stupid.
But
yeah, 82,500. Club that finished 15th, and we're still pulling that money. You know what I mean? Biggest club in the world. All the goodness that comes from United. There's always something to shoot us down, isn't there? And it comes in the form of a lanky twat from Failsworth, who says he's a Red, but has a Chelsea season ticket. Twatcliffe! Not only did they release the licence fees and stuff like that, now there should be a fucking licence to own a pint to pay at Old Trafford. Because here is the new menu prices. A bottle of Carling is £5.80. A can of JD & Coke, £7. And for the oversized bastards like me, a rollover hot dog, I nearly fucking rolled over when I seen these prices, £5.50, right? Meat and potato pie, every fat man's dream, £4.90. Taking the piss is a pucker pie. You can get 6 from Farm Foods for £1. And a pack of Walkers, not even the grab bag, £2.20. You know what I mean? I can't even be obese anymore.
This is bullshit.
So following the ticket rises and now the licence fucking scheme that's come out, the Arsenal match, very first game of the season, there is a protest. We're not even 1 game in yet and we've got a protest already organised. The 1958 is getting together, calling all United fans, let's protest against these bastards who are rinsing us dry. As many protests have gone back in the day, they don't do shit at all. The only protest that's ever hurt these bastards financially was the one where we stopped the game against Liverpool. They don't give 2 flying shits about us. Just a quick one about the tickets as well, right? The ballots come out for United versus Fulham, and United have started their agenda against me this season and refused my application for Fulham away. So I've not been successful. So now I'm going to be in the market to try and get a Fulham away ticket, which is going to be impossible because it's the first away game of the season. But I'm on a few groups, right? I actually put out a message and say, has anybody got Fulham? Please let me know. Some guy said, yes, £260.
Disgusting!
Do you know what they need to invent on a phone? Do you know, like gifts that you send people or an emoji, right? They need to send one where you can physically send something across to the person that's just sent you a message. Because, oh my God, I would have sent across my ass taking a shit down his phone, followed by one of them. But I thought, you cheeky bastard, 260 quid. And do you know what the cheeky fucker said? Well, why don't you go and get him in the fucking ballot then? I went, you cheeky twat. I said, it's touts and twats like you that gives us a bad name. You've just upsold a £30 ticket to 260 quid. You're worse than the fucking Glazers. The Glazers have raised our ticket prices by 30%. This twat put on 200 quid because he wants a fucking hot tub. You're not a United fan. Get fucked. It's all gone mental the past couple of days because obviously United are now looking for a striker. And Jamie Vardy's taking himself out of the picture. United are linked with SESKO, right? Everybody's lost his shit. Ben Jacobs, who's trying to be the next Fabrizio. United are apparently in pole position to get Benjamin SESKO because Arsenal didn't want him. So further chats have come out from Fabrizio, right? See how we've moved up there? We've gone Ben Jacobs, now Fabrizio. Then if we get the Ornstein, we know it's true. Leipzig won't mind Erasmus Højlund in a little switcheroony. So all the United fans are like, oh yes, we get rid of shit. We bring in... He looks good, but he's never played in the Premier League yet. But he looks better than Rasmus. He can actually score. And then we get this today. Breaking news. Newcastle have made a 75 million plus 5 million bid for Benjamin SESKO, which is a club record for Newcastle. So that basically means you're not having him United. Because you know as well as me, Jim is not going to part away with 75 quid, let alone 75 fucking mil. Fucking hell. When I seen this come out, I was like, yeah, it'd be a good target, but obviously he's not Premier League proven. I'd still go for Mateta, me. You know what I mean? He could score with 3 legs. As soon as I started seeing this, right, as soon as I seen the Isaac to Liverpool thing, I knew Newcastle would go for this lad. And I think United have been used here. I think the United name, although Fabrizio's come out and said, oh, it's concrete, United want them. We've not made a formal bid yet. We've not made any bids yet. But I think United are being used here by Leipzig to make Newcastle up the price. Because we are not going to compete with Newcastle, are we? They've got a sugar daddy from Saudi. We ain't competing with that money. Until that bastard is wearing the shirt or comes out publicly and says, yes, I want United, Manchester United, not Newcastle. Get to fuck you Geordie bastards. Then I'm not believing shit. And then this one as well. I think this is a pile of bullshit as well. United are interested in Donnarumma. So the European champions are going to let him go to Manchester United, who have finished 15th. Bollocks. He's just going to try and get a new contract. That's all I think that is. Like I said, if he comes out and says, yes, I want United, fuck PSG, the European champions, where I'm guaranteed to win a trophy, I'll go to United, where my life will be a living hell, then I'll believe it. And then Fabrizio dropped this on us, you know, amongst all that shit that's happening. United are actively working on a new central midfielder. You know, the spot that we're fully stacked in at the minute. But yeah, so we're after a new midfielder. One of them bastards are going. Unless United do a United and sign a child. But remember, our head of scouting seems to be I don't know what United are doing at the minute. We kick the season off in 2 weeks, and we still haven't got a striker or the keeper situation sorted. That's how fucking useless United are. And then Inspector Gadget Teeth, he's still not found a club yet. You know, the guy that we actually thought we could get rid of the quickest, still hasn't gone. He's holding out for Chelsea. What is this pull that Chelsea have? They sign everyone. They've got about 12 pissing strikers. Why do you want to go there? You know you're not going to play. You do know that. Inspector Gadget wants to go. Let him fucking go. Let me just bring you this one, right? Do you know when all these rivals start giving us shit and say, oh, United bought everything and all that, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The highest spending club ever, Chelsea. 4.18 billion. City a second. Oh, but they don't buy anything, them. No. They don't spend too much. Second most spent club ever. So, City fans, try that argument again, bastards. And I'll be pulling this fucker up. Since we signed Mbeumo, all you've seen across the news is bullshit. Calling about, he's going to drop in levels at United. He's only a one-hit wonder and all that. He's been smashing it in the Premier League for the past how many years, right? As soon as we sign him, he's shit. As soon as Liverpool go and sign this Witz lad, right, who's never played in the Premier League, by the way, scored 10 Bundesliga goals, and the Scousers go and spend 116 million that they robbed from a local drug dealer. And Mbeumo scored 20 in the Premier League, and a shite load of assists. I think his goals and assists were like 37 last season. But no, Mbeumo is a waste of money. Spent half of what these have spent on this. He's never played in the Premier League yet. You watch, first game of the season, he's going to get smashed by a defender and he's going to be like, welcome to England. I've seen this as a nothing story. I've seen it floating about and I thought, because there's no news, I might as well talk about it, right? United have banned fans from getting Ronaldo, Beckham or Cantona on the shirts. Don't know why you would. Just keep it retro. Keep it on the shirts when they were here. It's retro. Retro looks better than the shit that they print these days anyway. And then finally, get the news out the way. I do apologise.
Thank fuck.
But then finally, Twatcliffe here. Do you know this great football decision maker has decided to appoint Mercedes F1 engineer Mike Sansoni for AI and all this shit? F1, right? That is not Football 1. It is Formula 1.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
So we've appointed him to come in to be analytics for football. Something he's not an expert in, right? I could probably do booking better than this twat, right? That's like telling Shaq, right, you're going up front for United. Yeah, he'd look shit. Chuck him up front for the Lakers, he'd smash it. But Jim, with his bright ideas again, let's hire people that know fuck all. That's the news out of the way, thank God. But we're here for the look ahead. Manchester United versus Everton. But yeah, it's going to be weird this season seeing their new stadium. I thought we would have been seeing that in the Championship, but no. They avoid the chop, like Keir Starmer. But yeah, Everton don't look great. They never look great, do they? They just hang on. They're like, do you know when you've wiped your ass and you've not done it good enough and it dries and you get Klingons? That is Everton to the Premier League. Smash these bastards out the park. Bring them home next week where your Jeffrey is back at Old Trafford. Get on. So yeah, next week is United versus Fiorentina next Saturday. I can't wait, right? Although I've been depressed as shit through all last year, right? My depression starts prematurely against Fiorentina next week. It's a 12:45 kickoff, but I get to see me beloved David De Gea. But it's the first time for United fans in England to see Mbeumo and Cunha at Old Trafford. Oh God, I just can't wait to get back. Get to me matchstick, have me pre-match Guinness, waffle a load of shit, and then waddle my ass to the ground. Hopefully I see a few Jeffries at the match. If not, enjoy. But yeah, going on for tomorrow, I think Manchester United are going to win 3-0. That's my betteroonie. I think Cunha's going to get his first. I think Ahmad's going to keep up with it. He's going to get another one. And probably Freddie Mercury, a.k.a. Bruno Fernandes. He's going to get another one as well. But hopefully we get a win and they don't depress us for another week. Hopefully next week there's a bit of movement on United and we actually get people in. Because like I said, it's been slow as shit. We've only had 2 in so far. We need another 2 at least. Keeper and striker. Striker is the most important because although Højlund scored, you wouldn't put him in your fantasy team, would you? Fucking hell. Even Stevie Wonder wouldn't put him in his fantasy team. Imagine Stevie Wonder reading Braille of a United match and he'd be like, this Højlund sounds shit. The match tomorrow is at 10 o'clock, so I will be live around 9:30ish. I'll try and get QVC with me if she doesn't annoy me enough. So join in if you can. You don't have to, but I do know where you live. And if you don't join, I will kidnap your cat. But anyway, Jeffries, I'll love yous and leave yous. I shall see you tomorrow. The Guinness is ready. Take care.